I'll start taking a video. Just get a picture. Sit. Good girl. Good girl.
Yeah. Selfie, I don't want to be on selfie.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
No.
You were so good. Sit.
I was. You were so good. And then Zach, you're going to have. Oh.
Yeah. Leave.
You have
Leave
the
it.
camera ready. First part. All right.
Leave it.
Look, sit. I would love to have her paw on it. Sit. Good job, folks. Good job.
Got
There
it.
you go.
3:06 right now, and I'm going swimming in the pool. And then after that, I will come in and film a kind of wrap up video clip for PetSmart intermediate training, and I will kind of talk about what's going to be happening next, because there is a few things that are in the works for Hope and I as a team of Connecticut Service Dog. You know, there's like a... What? Yeah. There is some stuff that's in the works, so we have a plan for the next couple of months. Some more classes, probably 2 or 3 more, but I'll get into that in the next video clip. But for now, I just want to tell you guys that that's what's happening. But as you guys saw, she graduated last night, so yeah, she did good. She was the first graduate that this trainer has had, so I'm coming. Good morning, friends. It is 9:16 in the morning. Happy Saturday, the day that you're watching this. I just needed to film this little update, a training wrap-up thing, but I wanted to make sure and sit down and make sure I have all my information, and we're good to go. So, Thursday night, Hope graduated intermediate classes. So, congratulations, Hope. And then, here's where it becomes a little tricky. So, if we wanted to do advanced, and the thing is that we were the only people in... Okay, guys, sorry this video is so choppy, but, so we graduated intermediate classes on Thursday, and now we move to advanced. And the problem with advanced, or the problem with any of these classes really, is getting the amount of people needed to be interested to make it a decent class. Because according to the attendance book, we were the only ones in this class. And then there was actually another intermediate class from 8 to 9 p.m. that was doing the same things we were, and I'm just like, we only learned about it last week, and I was really confused, because I was like, well, why can't they just have moved them to us, them to us, or us to them, or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't want to be there till 9 p.m., but, gotta do what you gotta do. But then, he was also telling us that, my trainer, Zach, was also saying that some other people in the other classes that he taught, like, such as puppy and beginner and whatever, weren't showing up, and, like, the classes are, like, $160. So, like, who has $160 to just throw around? And they, if they weren't happy, they didn't ask for a refund, because PetSmart will give you a refund, so they didn't ask for any of that. So it's been really hard to, like, figure out, like, who is going to be in the class. And the problem is that for the advanced, we would be the only people in the class again, and that doesn't work, because part of the class that we learn is to greet other dogs respectfully and to greet them nicely, to be able to sit down if now this wouldn't happen a lot because Hope's gonna be a working dog, and we're gonna be working probably a couple days out of the week, every day or every week or whatever, like at least 4 days out of the week, doing stuff and going places and going doctors and going shopping and whatever. But if she's off duty and like let's say it's Cassidy, or let's say it's my grandma, or let's say it's someone, and somebody wants to pet her, she needs to be able to sit there and she needs to be able to be pet. And part of the CGC, which we're gonna get into, is being able to be handled by a complete stranger and to be okay with that. And that's also good for service dogs too, because let's say if I'm ever in a medical issue and like my friend needs to take her to be handled, or a paramedic or something, or a police officer or something, they need to be able to be handled by strangers. Not good at it, like not like perfect all the time, because obviously they work for you, but they need to be able to do it. So that's that. She will be taking her CGC after the advanced class, and the advanced class that we're gonna go to, if we get signed up in time, is August 27th in the North Haven store instead of Waterbury. So, because supposedly, allegedly, that's where my trainer Zach has his mentor who taught him everything that he knows. And her name's Susan, and she's come very, very highly recommended. So we're gonna give it a shot, see if we can get in. They haven't called us yet, but so we'll do advanced and then we'll do CGC test, because I want her to get as much training as possible, which leads me to my next point, which is she will be taking a therapy dog course in the fall/winter time, like November, December-ish time, because unfortunately there's no like set service dog class. Like, I don't think you could teach task training at PetSmart, but they do have a therapy dog class. And the reason why I want her to take it is because therapy dogs are supposed to be calm. They're supposed to be able to be handled by other people. They're supposed to be able to be pet. They're supposed to be able to like wave to people, which that's a trick that she's learning how to do, is wave to people. And like there's just supposed to be, like, I have a whole folder of things I could have read off to you, but like, they're supposed to be calm, they're supposed to walk nicely next to you. And again, like I said, I want her to get as much training as she possibly can. And God forbid, unfortunately, let's say like she couldn't be a service dog for whatever reason, or like I got sick and I couldn't keep up with the I get sick again and I go in the hospital again and I couldn't keep up with training, or something happens, like I have surgery, or whatever, and like the training lapses, at least she can be like a therapy dog. And although I wouldn't be able to take her places, I could still take her to like the hospital to visit children, or I could still make her have a career of working with people, just with a different set of patches. But I do want her to take that class, and that is completely 100% my choice, my opinion. I ask that if you have a different opinion, you can voice it in the comments, but just be respectful, because again, owner training is very, 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 very difficult, because either you take classes at like a store, like a PetSmart, Petco, whatever, or you spend thousands and thousands of dollars, which it still adds up, because I've spent probably a couple thousand on Hope between food, training, treats, vet bills, whatever. So, anyway, but you know, you either do that or you spend thousands of dollars on going to a private trainer. And even then, you guys know my story. I've tried like 2 or 3 private trainers now, and one of them literally said that she was a CGC evaluator on her website. And I asked her, and I said, would you be willing to evaluate my dog and see where she's at for whole service work and whatever? And she said no, she didn't have the time to devote to just even evaluating her. I was like, okay, sister, whatever, you seem set in your ways, like, that's fine. And then I tried 2 other trainers, and I couldn't get the time of day out of either of them. So for right now, we're going with PetSmart. I feel confident in my decision. She killed the intermediate class. She did really well. But again, I would like her to be around another dog, another human, another handler. I mean, Cassidy's coming over tomorrow, so we could practice some stuff with her. But, whatever. It just, I want her to be around other dogs, and I want her to be around other dogs who are also working. And I want her to just, do that. So, yeah, that's our update. We'll be training for the next couple of months, and then around Christmas time, we'll see where it brings us. We'll see if we need to go for more training, or we'll see if I can teach some tasks, because literally, you guys, what I've learned from this whole experience is that it's not the trainer who's training the dog. It's you who's training the dog. Even if you did get a program dog, you are still upkeeping the training that they did. So basically, you're the dog trainer. There's millions of YouTube videos out there. If I wanted to teach her how to do the treadmill, like, I found a really good video. If I wanted to teach her to do something, I could just YouTube it, and then even if it isn't the greatest video or whatever, we could still start somewhere and then build up from there. So yeah, that's our update. We graduated classes, but we're still not done. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.